Goddamn. All right, ready. NSC Fan TV, I'm here with the Jasons from the Assembly. Jason.
Yeah.
Go.
It's hard to think of a better way to sum up the second half of this season. A god-awful showing, terrible midfield, terrible passing. We went down 1-0 early. We didn't have urgency. Gary's ass probably went numb because he was just sitting there watching it all happen. And it's painful, and it's exactly what we've been doing since the Leagues Cup. It's the second time we've had a Florida team dance on our field. It's ridiculous. It's the third time in a month we've lost Orlando 1-0. Twice here. There's not much good to say about it.
Third time in a month. Third time that we've seen Orlando beat us.
Yep.
1-0.
The exact same tactics, game plan. Every time they score early, they time waste, and every time we fall into it, we get the cards. We don't adjust. We waited until the 60-something minute to sub. We waited until the 70-something minute to actually change our formation. And again, no urgency. You know, we're down 1-0, and the team winning is getting off shots on our goal. It's crazy.
The formation change, was it effective?
Not enough. I think, at least we tried, but I think it was too little too late. And, 270 minutes against Orlando, and we did the same thing every time. We played in the game every time, and we didn't score a goal once.
Jason. How are you feeling?
Like shit. I'm glad I'm taking a vacation tomorrow. I'm going, so I don't have to sort of
think about it.
In mind. Yes, because it was. Is this the worst NSC game I've seen? Because I feel like there's been several the past few weeks.
Yeah, they're all like there's a bunch of tied as garbage at NSC games recently.
Probably I think watching the Seattle game that we had was probably worse because. Was that just some fluke goal they had, and then just like it was just at least be entertaining, you know? Well,
I'll tell you that Red Bulls game was pretty terrible. And don't forget the last of the regular season Orlando games here. That was pretty terrible. Oh, and don't forget the blowout that we had against Atlanta. That was pretty terrible. Yeah. So we had a lot of terrible games here. So. What's the pattern?
Something's got to change. I mean, like we can't.
What is it?
The midfield thing. We need to start there.
Start with the sixes.
Yes.
Start with the sixes. I hate to say it. Is it Dax?
I mean, he's 37 now. I mean, it's pretty old for starting midfielder in this league, you know.
He'll be great in the box. He with a microphone.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. But I mean, come on, like Gary, Mike. I mean, got to do something. I mean, like also like in this front office, like we should have done more this summer. Like we just got Sam and that's it. There's no way.
And we let Jan Gregers go. We said that we needed a new six, and we let Jan Gregers go.
Yeah. Why didn't we keep him?
Why didn't we keep him? So, what do you hope? What do you hope? What are you expecting next season? Are we going to see anything different?
New system.
I think you got to start those sixes. I mean, but
starting with the sixes.
If we have another season like this, even after doing that, I mean, I think you've got to. I guess Gary's on the line.
Are you going to say Gary out?
I'm not going to say Gary out, but
there's a lot of that going on here.
Change has to happen.
Change has to happen.
Because like since 2021. Like, we had a pretty good season. I think we exceeded expectations in the playoffs there. I mean, we lost to like a really good Philly team.
Yeah.
And then the year after, we finished 5th, lost in the first round. But that 5th place, there was like several games we could have got points in that would have put us in the top 4. We would have hosted here.
It's true.
Because there was, like, the last game of that season, we played like a really bad Houston team, and we We laid an egg.
We gave up points to that Houston team. That's
Yeah,
right.
and other
Fafa Pico scored that.
in other games where like we were up 1-0 and we gave up a goal and it ended in a draw.
Yeah.
Or we lost to really bad teams. We lost to Houston away that year too. And they were awful. They finished.
Yeah, they were. We lost to a 10-man Houston that year.
Yeah. They had a red card like in the first half, I think.
Yeah.
We lost to 3 different teams last year who at one point, when we played them, were last in the West. Last year and this year we played our competition. And
We played to the competition.
it's just, yeah, like you're saying, something has to change. It has to happen quick. To Jason's point, every season in MLS we have done worse in playoffs. We won 2, won 1, lost 1, and now, because of this weird format, we managed to lose 2
Lose
playoff
2 in the
games.
playoffs.
So we have continued that streak of being worse in the playoffs every year under Gary.
Yeah. So I mean, like at this pace, we're not even going to make the playoffs next year if we keep playing like this. You know.
Were there any bright spots? Jason.
Oh,
Honestly, Shaq Moore. Shaq Moore, I think, he played. He went out. He fought. He didn't stop running. He showed more heart than most tonight. But other than that, I don't know. It feels like we're back in the cycle of waiting for the next transfer window. It feels like we've been in this kind of god awful cycle of every few months we go, okay, now we just need this player and we'll be there. And now we just need this. Now we need a winger. Now we need a striker. And now we need a midfielder. It's this never-ending cycle of feeling like we're one player away. At some point, we either have to get these players or we have to realize, okay, here's what we have. Now we have to work with this. And the change to be made there is coach. We have so much pace on the wings. Like, we have gazelles out there. They are unbelievable. Fafa, Jacob, Moyle, they all fly. We had the best defense in the league this year. We finished 7th in our half of the league. We have the back-to-back MVP. We have Walker, who's been, the best defender in this league 5 of the last 6 years, something crazy like that. We have too much talent to be playing a system that doesn't highlight it. At some point, things need to change, and if the coaching change happens, it happens now, or it's another year of this. It's another year, and right back here, looking at Giotis going, well, maybe next year.
And how long has it been since we scored a goal? Like 200 and something minutes?
Yeah.
How long has it been since we scored? 350 said. All right.
Okay.
That's too long, by the way.
Yeah, we had 2 shots on goal tonight. I think was that the final shots on goal we had?
And you could argue they weren't. One of them was a good shot. That McNaughton shot was good.
Yeah.
The other one was a dribbler that I think we could have handled. Like it's not good enough.
So, I mean, we got to figure out how do we make chances happen. Like, I just feel like we're just hoofing the ball down the field sometimes.
The strategy, I think, honestly, is hope Hani does something incredible. And every team in the league knows it. Every time Hani gets the ball, there's 3-4 guys around him.
So the strategy to beat Nashville is like you score the goal first, and then you can just park the bus, and you'll win the game.
Are we wasting Hani? Last question. Are we wasting Hani? Jason.
I mean, after games like this, it kind of feels like it because, like, I know he has potential. And, you know, we sort of got these pieces around him now it's like, where's that team we had, in Leagues Cup, we need that back. It's like we turned it up to 11 then because we were playing like crap before that tournament started, and now we're back to the old form. Like, I don't get it.
I think we're wasting a lot. I think we're wasting a talented roster. We are wasting a phenomenal home field advantage with a loud crowd on a Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. People got to go to work tomorrow, but they showed up. They were loud. They were into it for 90 whatever minutes. I think we're wasting a lot. We have national team players. We have all-stars. Like, we have everything that a team should need to do better in this league.
Also, like, the turnaround, it's got to happen quick because we have CONCACAF play next year. I'm really like I was saying, like, you don't want to end up like Austin where you get knocked out by that patient. Like, we have to.
Yeah, we have a lot of talented teams coming here. I mean, Leagues Cup, we had Giants from Liga MX, and we have the team who wound up winning Supporter Shield. Like we have to be ready for that because it's coming again, and it's coming in a much bigger stage for a much bigger opportunity to go play in the Club World Cup. And this team that showed up tonight is not ready for that moment.
Guys, let's hope that we see something different starting in February. Come here.
Shout out to you
Yeah.
lovely people.
Yeah,
Scott, Drew.
appreciate what you do.
Guys, thank you. All right.
Thank you.
NSC.